like friends walking around. Yes. Kaleidoscope Klan, how's everyone doing? This is Mariposa, my aunt. And, I just wanted to come on to officially declare that it's a new damn day. It's a new day. We're not accepting the idea that men who are out of control, who have no discipline, are desirable anymore. Okay? It's time to say goodbye to SUPERFLY. Okay? And to, the thugged out, macho, disrespectful men who feel like they have so many different choices, Even if the pickings are slim, it's better to be by yourself than to support a man who displays being very immature and also who doesn't have the capacity to appreciate the worth of a real woman. Those kinds of men only feed off of weak women who themselves feel very desperate, like they'll never be able to attract, or they'll never be worthy of a good man. And I say this as I don't have a relationship, and I haven't for some time, but I can say that I've never been more at peace than I am right now by myself. And I know that it's only because I know how good life can be without a mate that I will be able to know when the right person approaches me, because I'm not desperate. And as soon as I see any red flags or concerns, I will be okay with the idea of letting it go. And that's basically where we have to be. It's totally against, the fairy tale ideas that were given by Disney, the crazy ideas that we were given by like Romeo and Juliet, or how, people as soon as they grow breasts are wanting to have a man, you know what I'm saying? And first of all, if you're not like a woman, you don't need a man. Like, it's fine to spend time with boys. If you're a young girl, spend time with boys. But you shouldn't be even connecting with people sexually when you're young. Of course, I, didn't feel that way when I was younger. I felt desperate because I didn't have a relationship with my father. For women who have loving relationships with their father where they can hug them without any sexual feelings coming up, because now it's like, unfortunately, there are so many men who are out of control, and if they see breasts or behind, I'm trying to just kind of keep it clean, they want to do something. And I mean, now it's to the point where even when men see other men's behinds or animals, I mean, it's just that bad. It's just that demonic. It's a very out of sync spirit that has been bred by society, and there are lots of different elements that contribute to it. Like I already mentioned, the media and entertainment is one. But there are biological things. There are things that they're putting in the food and stuff like that that are making people out of control. There's the way that we're schooled. They're not promoting enough physical activity, to be able to get that kind of energy off, There are other ways to spend your time, you know, to have physical releases, okay, and how to calm yourself, things like yoga and meditation, stuff like that. But if a man does not know how to do these things, well, first of all, a woman needs to learn how to do these things too. But I understand that these kinds of men that I'm talking about are actually few and far between. They are, because of society. Hypersexuality is promoted too much, you know. Now, even to children, you know, they have after-school programs that promote, you know, hypersexuality, you know, just trying whatever you're feeling like at any given time, instead of people understanding the value of discipline, the value of recognizing temptation and recognizing it for what it is, you know, which is a test. It's bringing you to a crossroad to see what you're really made of, you know. And a lot of people just aren't passing that test. But that is the value of a good man. There are good men, I know, you know, simply because there is a God. And they exist, but they're not out in the streets. They're not, you know, trying to get as much attention as the lowlives that are trying to get attention from everyone all the time. I used to be, I was going to say married. In reality, he's just the father of my children, because we didn't legally get married, and that matters to me, because intuitively, I knew that wasn't right. Anyway, I don't trust the government too, so that's another story. But a marriage license, you know, it's like, what's the purpose? All right, we did have a ceremony. But yeah, since we didn't get married, I'm definitely not claiming him as my ex-husband anymore. So yeah, take your time, you know. You should be able to tell a lot from his relationship with his family, and also with any ex-partners that he has. He shouldn't be having a whole lot of, you know, victim stories about what women have done to him, okay? Because if he is mature, he will know his part in it, and he will have, you know, solid, respectful relationships with exes. But, you know, the whole SUPERFLY idea are the men who are out on the street and everybody knows he's a ladies' man. You know, a lot of time women flock to these guys, you know, I guess, again, to feel like they can get something easy. He flirts with everybody, right? So what I'm saying is, those aren't men. Those are boys. A lot of times, you know, their fathers did the same thing, and they tend to be extremely abusive in many ways. So that's all I wanted to say about that. It's time for us to start making fun of these men. Like, it's a social thing. They do it because it gets them clout, but if they stop getting clout, they'll stop it. If we start clowning them, and if people start turning their nose up at them, then they will stop it, because that's all it's about. So let's not contribute to the BS anymore, okay? It's not a good look, and we need to praise the men who have their head down and continue to work in their divine purpose, and to honor the women who they have in their lives. Okay, so that is it. And until next time, I encourage you to continue to embody the sacred transformation. This is Mariposa. Peace. That was a very blessed time. Very thankful in spirit. And go. The place is closing in just a few minutes. That is a problem. I'm at a freaking nature reserve. And they're putting stuff in the sky right above me. People need to speak out against this.